It's time. Game number 4 is coming up. What did the Twitter world say?
A lot of people saying Denial should take it still. You know, they had that original 2-0 cushion. And, you know, as I said, I think if it does go to that last map, I'd be mind-blown if Denial throw it away. Absolutely mind-blown.
You know, when I said I was a Denial fanboy, it seems
really meant
the
it,
Twitter world agreed with me. Everyone is saying they're supporting this team now. A lot of people impressed by the young guns.
Right, and especially here, you know, actually at MLG Anaheim, we asked, you know, who you rooting for. Big cheer for Denial, picking up some fans. And you mentioned it earlier on as well, the winner of this goes on to play Optic Gaming a little bit later on today.
The gold medalist, Optic Gaming.
Yep.
Now, I said EG are still the reigning champs of Call of Duty. Do you agree with that, or do you give the crown immediately to Optic?
I mean, that's just such a hard. I mean, EG, without a shadow of a doubt, best Call of Duty team to play the game. That's just a fact. You know, you look at the amount of championships they've won in succession. They were so dominant for over a year. But reigning champion, you know, Optic Gaming took out X Games. But let's go straight into this game. Obviously, we have Denial versus Curse. Thanks for putting me in that position, Chris.
You know, anytime, man. I will make it really awkward up here on the main stage.
Really do appreciate it.
That's my goal in life.
Tipsy starting things off quite nicely for Curse. 2 kills so far, and they do have that B flag as well.
Ooh.
For Vexed. Nice headshot there on
Nice
Enable.
little pop. And look at this mini-map here, guys. They're going to say you can have B. We're sending 2 to A, trophy systems down, so you know they mean business. Only 1 player back to defend B. And that's some nice rotation by Legal once again. Legal just getting everything done. Zuma on your screen is now 5-1. And actually, that was Zuma the whole time. Legal was doing the capture work, but Zuma's getting these kills.
I'm a Zuma fan. That's
sure.
You definitely convinced me. Talented individual. Noxide as well on that B flag. And we saw in Strike Zone, the way that they were able to rotate as a team was just so superior to what Curse could do. Curse just could not hang on. And I'm looking for a similar kind of thing as well coming from Denial in this game. Obviously, a completely different map. Sovereign, you can't play that kind of game style, but still playing for those neutrals is a huge part of this map. Just need to be careful for some dodgy spawns.
And you can see, speaking of spawns, Noxide backing way up, making sure that they are not going to spawn out, keeping the spawn trap alive here at C.
Yeah, that's so crucial with this map. And I spoke to a couple of pros, and they say, hey, you know, sometimes it's beneficial to actually just have someone play back on your flag and really just emphasize the fact that no one can get that split spawn. We saw it earlier on today. Replay's getting lucky. We saw Merc get it at X Games. And it's just something you do need to be aware of when you play, and that's really good to see from Denial. Heads up from them for backing off and playing a little bit more passive.
Now, have you been watching kind of the Curse Black rotation? It looks like every time they're capping a flag, they're doing it with at least 3 players.
Right. It's kind of interesting. As opposed to pushing through and having players play for those kills and then gain map control, they're jumping on the flag, which ultimately pins 3 players down, especially when it's B, very contained. So for Denial, it's pretty simple. You can just sit and wait for them to push out and pick them up relatively easily.
Really interesting strategy so far, and you can see the scoreboard is kind of telling the story of this game. Curse Black getting outslayed, and 18-point advantage here for this Denial team. Vexed, he's 7-6 with 1 cap, was just doing some nice defensive work in the control room.
The rotation.
And there's 3 players who just captured C. Here's the B move from Vexed. Won't be able to get it. Nice play there from Burns.
Heads up from Noxide, dropping back, capping that A flag. The Denial's rotation just so good right now, but 2 minutes left. 10-point lead that Denial have managed to generate. Curse with a 2-1 flag advantage. Don't get turned on. Legal manages to stay true. Picks up the kill. Looks back towards the C flag and have players rushing at him. They are losing the A flag though, but they should be able to jump on B. A was also defended.
Yeah.
So good stuff from Denial. Legal is going to get that B flag as well.
Legal kind of going on a little bit of a run here, but we're 7-2 was Noxide before that death. Cursed him there at the end, but going 3.5 minutes at 7-2, only 2 deaths that whole time. He's doing a great job rotating back to his flag, playing the slow game here in Dom. A 10-point differential as Curse Black is trying to get back into this one. They've done a nice job of grabbing B a few times, but Denial, like you said, it just seems their rotation is on point.
Yeah, very heads up, playing as a team. Great communication clearly coming in from the guys at Denial. Mochilla, good defense. 4 players go down. And now 2 straight off spawn. Moch trying to be aggressive, trying to push that A flag. He's going to have 2 players pushing his right-hand side. He wasn't to see that spawn. Does go down, but for the first time in this game, really, it seems like now Curse actually had a little bit of map control.
I think they're going to take the lead here in this final minute.
But look at the play from Denal, though. 4 players push that left-hand side. They now have control of that top B side, so it's going to make Tipsy's life very hard here. Tipsy needs to go big. 2 players on the flag. There's going to be 3, and only able to pick up 1, and that's going to give Curse nothing but problems. They lose the B flag once again, and Denial playing out their minds right now.
I was way wrong, man. Way wrong on that one. I thought they were going to be able to maintain B control, but everyone from Denial just surging forward at once. Big plays being scored. Tipsy is going to be taken out at the end here as Curse Black down to the last 20 seconds, finding themselves down 8 points in our first 5-minute half.
But this is much better to see from Enable. They're pushing further forward, pushing past that B flag, trying to slay Denial in their own base. You can't afford to cap that B flag and then push back into your own base. It just doesn't work like that, because Denial are just going to have all the freedom to push up, control the power positions, and slay you, even though you have that B flag.
When it comes to Sovereign, no one with really impressive stats from this Denial squad, but it is their best domination map at 10-7 overall record.
A similar thing over on the Curse side of things. Burns with the highest KD of anyone, 1.7, or sorry, 1.07, I should say. Team record obviously 9-8. We touched on that earlier on. Denial's 5-6. So.
Oh, you dead wrong, bro. That's 10-7.
10-7.
You like that? All right, here we go. Burns on your screen. Trophy down at B. Curse Black needs early control. They have 3 men stacked around B, only 2 inside. And Burns is going to find some action up top. Answers back, and a big kill here as Zuma was unable to get it done. Some kind of unorthodox shots from him. Normally we see him on point legal, trying to cause some problems. Going to keep C control. And Curse Black, once again, it's going to keep pushing. That's Mochila in here. Can Legal do it again? He can.
That was a big play from Curse capping the B flag straight off the back, but you got to give Denial even more props. 2-man push straight to A. They grabbed Curse's home flag before they even knew what happened to them, and then they were left in a horrible situation where they need to dedicate towards 1 flag, and you see Tipsy just lying over here at C. C's neutral. Now, the game is so close right now that realistically there's just that much time. You can leave that flag neutral and wait for teammate support. Tipsy cleans up 1, was traded though. I think that was Enable who cleaned up, so Noxide trying to make him play off spawn, but still, C flag neutral bucket.
Mochila trying to get set up here in the control tower. We'll see how much damage he can do as he pulls out the Remington once again. Gonna jump right on a player, gets a kill, but will be cleaned up. Burns and Enable trying to defend B. Here comes Denial though. Zuma and Legal picking up the kills, all up to Tipsy once again. Tipsy
just pre-firing everything. There was no one there. B flag should be his to take unless we see a nade. C flag, are we finally gonna see it taken? It's Enable. He's going to be challenged by 1 player from Denial. They do have control of B. Very close game, though, Puckett. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left. 102 to Denial, 94 to Curse. Burns in a gunfight on that left-hand side. Tipsy really starting to heat up now. He's been picking up a lot of double kills and really applying pressure, important kills as well. There is a player on the B flag, though. Burns is going to need to challenge that. Oh, there was 2. Didn't see that coming.
Trying to get it going here with the Vector is 13-18. He needs to step up his sling. Mochila, normally their leader, just breaking even. They are simply getting outshot so far in the first half of the game, but on the second side, trying to get a bit of momentum. 6-point difference as Tipsy is going to regain B control.
Yeah, that's big, but look at C. Yep. Big defensive kill came in right there from Moch. Tipsy picks up 1 as well. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. It's a 5-point game, Puckett. He nearly got the turn on. That would have been nice, but it wasn't to be. Noxide manages to stay true, and now Burns, is he going to push the A flag? Now, this is pretty risky here. You can definitely see his thought process. He was thinking about it. They're losing B. Nice kill from Burns, and he is now going to try and push it. This could arguably give Curse a big enough lead to try and see this game out.
It's tied up right now. We're down to the last 2 minutes. We're going to see A flag being controlled. B is going to be in Curse Black's favor as well, but there's 2 players here from Denial pushing in, and I can't find the one challenging at A. It's going to be Zuma trying to make a huge play. One-on-one player directly above him.
He jumps, and unfortunately he can't turn around quick enough. Now Denial on the back foot. A big play from Curse there was they were able to cap A and defend B. Noxide all by himself has 4 players all around him. He has it neutral though. This is fantastic play. There's 1. Teammate comes and cleans up. B flag still neutral, and arguably, it's good for Curse, but with such a close game, someone's going to need to try and jump on it. Zuma tries, not going to happen. Now this is just all about who can stay composed. You see that A flag is being taken away from Curse. However, they have rotated towards C. B flag under Curse control, though.
Uh-oh, Zuma getting it done over
Again,
at C.
he's so dominant on that C flag, and you see he just needs to stay.
He's got one more here.
This is the kill. Is he going to get it?
Oh,
he gets
no!
tagged. No! Oh, he does get it, though. Nice play from him. Denial still with A and C. 60 seconds left. 131 to 135. B flag currently being taken as well. So right now, Denial in full control of the game. However, a couple of players fall. Noxide and Zuma need to go big on the B flag defensively. It's going to be Noxide has 3 players on there. Curse grab the B flag. 49 seconds left, Puckett.
Big concussion goes through, and it looks like Legal trying to get on the flank now as it's Burns and Enable all over the kill feed. 4 down for Denial. Mochila and the boys securing the middle of the map. They have a 6-point advantage down in the last 30.
I think they may have just been able to do it, as well as that A flag is being neutraled. And Curse, it wasn't easy by any means, and Denial, to be honest, looked completely better for a huge part of that game.
Oh, yeah.
But 10 points, not enough time. It is going to be Curse taking 2 maps back to back, leveling up the series 2-2. Are Denial going to throw away a 2-0 lead in a best of 5? That's the question right now.
Curse Black has done it here on the second side. They make the comeback complete. We're going to a Game 5 tiebreaker. Who is going to finish strong as we head to Search and Destroy?
You can already see the difference in the booth as well. Puckett Tipsy getting himself animated. High fives coming in for the Curse boys. And that's what they needed. That's what some of the best teams do.
And we are going to a quick commercial break. Before we get to that, we'll take a look at the stats from game number 4. Zuma, 31 and 25. On the other side, 23 for Tipsy and Mochila. It was just a team effort with those rotations.
What's going on?